Yo, what up, y'all? I want to talk about something that I never really talk on, and this is a message to dog owners out there, or potential or would-be dog owners. Let me tell you something. Since I'm out with Pretty Boy Floyd a lot. He's with me all the time. He flies with me. He goes to the grocery store with me, the car wash, you name it. He's always with me, and his side. He's a really big dog. People don't get a full scope. Y'all don't get a real full scope on how big he is until you see him in person. So quite naturally, people are somewhat intimidated by him because he's a big dog. Let me say you like this. Typically, the big breed dogs are the most gentle dogs, okay? The small little yappers are the ones that go crazy. Now, and I'm gonna tell you why I think they go crazy all the time. Just from my observations, it's y'all, it's the owners. Every time I walk by with Floyd and somebody has their dog, small dog, they immediately panic. Not the dog, the owner panics, snatches the dog up. He's probably choking the dog with the leash and grabs him and hold him like this. He's panicking, the dog's panicking. I'm just like this. And Floyd is like looking at me like, what's wrong with them? You know what I mean? Listen, y'all gotta be calm with your animals. Dogs can communicate dog language to each other. They can deal with each other better than we can deal with them. They speak each other's language. Just because you have a big dog walking up, he's not going to eat your pet. He's not a cannibal. But anyway, your negative energy and your panic, you're transferring that into your dog's whole little vibe. You know what I mean? So all of that panic comes from y'all. I see it all the time. I could be walking Floyd, somebody's walking across the street. Floyd is trained. He's professionally trained. He's off leash 24/7. He's only on leash in places where he's required to be on leash, and no problems. I say sit, he sit. Place, he lays down. Even when somebody's across the street, I'll have them sit, just so their dogs don't go crazy. And I see people all the time. You have your leashes, and your dogs start tripping out. You're tripping out. You're all tangled up, you know what I mean? You're choking the dog. The dog's very uncomfortable. And I beg you to please get some training for your dog. Get some training for your dog. It gives the dog a better life. It gives you an easier time dealing with your dog. There's nothing worse than having a dog that's just all over the place. And I'm telling y'all, I had 2 trainers for Floyd. The first one was my boy Tim Williams, world-renowned animal trainer. I mean, this dude is the bomb. Pretty much any movie you've seen animals in, any big movie, he's worked on those sets, training those animals, and a lot of his animals are in those movies. And also Rebecca from Cadence Canines, she's phenomenal. She's amazing. Tim is in California. Rebecca's out here in Miami. So I'll link both of their information down below in the description box. Get your dog some training, please. You owe it to your dog. It just gives you a better life. It's so easy with Floyd. People are always complimenting on how well behaved he is, how calm he is, and he has a good life. And it's even better because he's trained, he has some discipline. All right, so y'all stop tripping out with your dogs because you're transferring that energy over to your dog. All right, I see it all the time, and it's so obvious and so apparent. So y'all knock it off, get some training. And also with the trainer, when you get legitimate training for your dog, they train your dog and they train you. They train me to continue on with Floyd's obedience. So you'll learn a lot about your dog and about yourself, honestly, getting some proper training for your dog, all right? Nothing worse, especially if you got a big dog. I see it all the time. People want to look cool with their dog. They're out in public and they're fucking choking the dog because the dog doesn't know any rule. It doesn't have any rules or guidance, and you're not being a real leader for your dog. So get your dog some training, man. Knock it off. Quit being weird. All right. Much love.